Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gagana B from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, CSE and Data Science Department. Today, I'm going to explain a few topics in Java. My main topic is class fundamentals in Java. We'll be seeing the concepts in it. What's a class? A class is a template that defines the form of an object. We can also tell that a class is the blueprint that objects can derive from. It specifies both the data and the code that will operate on the data. Java uses a class specification to construct objects. Objects are instances of a class. In simple language, objects are just a blueprint of the class, what we can tell. It derives all the contents, all the variables, all the kind of operations which is there in the class. So, and class fundamentals, just like a normal class which contains chair, tables, blackboard, copies, etc., even our class fundamental consists of certain subtopics: class declaration, methods, access modifiers, encapsulation, constructors, fields, class declarations. We'll see through each of these concepts in brief. What is class declaration? Class declaration is declared by using the word class. It's a must and should. A class is declared using the class keyword followed by the class name. Class name can be of the user's choice. The class body is enclosed in curly braces. Public class, my class. Here we can see the example of the class. Here we are specifying the class keyword followed by the class name. What are methods? Methods are functions defined within the class. They represent the behavior or actions that objects of the class can perform. Here we see an example that public class, my class, is declared and then void my method. The method can be main method, etc. It's again left up to the user's choice. Heading towards encapsulation. Encapsulation involves bundling the data and methods that operate on the data within a single unit class. Access to the data is controlled through methods, often called getters or settler. Here we can see an example of encapsulation. Here we have public class, my class, which is our declaration. We have our method, and here we come to the encapsulation process. Here we are declaring the encapsulation by using this thing. And then heading towards constructor. Constructors are special methods used for initializing objects when they are created. It's specifically used only for initialization of object when they are created. They have the same name as that of the class and they do not have any return type. A thing which must be remembered is always that it will have the same name as of the class and it will not have absolutely not have any return type. Here we see that we have our public class, my class, a class declaration, constructor, and then our code within it. Access modifiers. Access modifiers, we have already come across it. Classes, fields, and methods can have access modifiers like public, private, or protected. Yes, there are three main access modifiers. Those are public, private, or protected, which control their visibility and accessibility from other classes. Public class, this part is actually called as access modifiers. Heading towards what is public access modifier? Public access modifier, in this case, the code can be accessed throughout all the classes. There is no restriction, there is no constraint that, okay, it is limited only to the specific class. Nah, there's absolutely nothing like that. Heading over to private, it is limited only to that specific constraint. It cannot be used anywhere else. I mean, the class, when we use the private keyword, it cannot be accessed by the other class members. It is restricted only to that specific class. Protected, protected is always in sense of protected. It is used in very specific conditions where it determines their visibility, that who should exactly see it. All the constraints are mentioned in that case. Here we see an example related to it. Here we can give public, private, according to our wish or according to the code's needs. Heading towards polymorphism. Polymorphism allows objects of different classes to be treated as objects of common superclass. It includes method overloading and method overriding. Here we have an example of polymorphism. Here we have method overloading and then our method's body. Again heading towards method's body, and then we can see the method overloading because it's overloading the subclass. It's overloading from the superclass. Inheritance in general word, when we take into the consideration of inheritance, we inherit our genes from our ancestors, from our parents. Same in as case of Java, inheritance allows a class, subclass, derived class to inherit the properties and behavior of another class, superclass, or the base class. Thank you. Heading over, we'll just rewind and recap whatever we spoke in our today's PPT session. So basically, we talked about what is class fundamentals. Then we came to know about class declaration, how and when the class are declared, what are the different methods that can be used within the class, what are the variables that can be used, what are access modifier, what are the main access modifier. We have three main access modifier. They are public, private, and protected. We have encapsulation, polymorphism. Thank you. Thank you for paying your sincere attentions towards my presentation. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your likes do matter because they allot my marks to the assignment. Please do like, share, and subscribe.